everybody. Yes, after a year's gap, would you believe? I am finally back, and this time I am hopefully back to stay. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that, because really it's been 3 years since I've been here regularly, and I did have loyal viewers, and when you disappear for 3 years, I think your viewers are owed an explanation, even if you don't have any anymore. And I know that I do. I know that I've been missed. People have been asking me to come back. But before we do that, look who I've got. I have got little tiny baby Willow. Excuse me, I'm getting used to a new boppy. And that's better, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I gave up a lot of my things when I sent the channel to sleep, and also when we moved. And one of the things I gave up was my original Chico Boppy, and I had to try and get a new one. And do you know, I could not get one anywhere in this country. The only place I could have got one was from America, and I wasn't doing that, so I got this one. And it's pretty. And it's nice and big. It's not going to fall down like the last one I had. But it's just getting her comfortable. She's a long baby. Marinelle's even longer. So getting her comfy on it is just, it's taking a little adjusting. So I'm going to change little Willow into a new outfit I've got for her. So sit up, my precious, while I undo you. In fact, turn over. That's the better thing. Come up on Mummy Shop. Now, you have to remember, it's been 3 years, and I'm out of practice. Of course, I've done changes off camera, but not many of them, to be quite honest. Who's my baby girl? Who's my baby girl? Yeah. And I'm rusty. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hold the baby this way. But it's awkward for me to... having said that, it's not awkward for me to change her this way. Can you see her all right that way?
Yeah.
It is not awkward for me to change her. Now that there's an edge there, it was really awkward for me to change her that way. On the old poppies, because she kept sliding off, there wasn't room. But there sure as heck is room this way. Okay, we learn as we go. So I'm just taking off the outfit that she had on, which was crumpled as heck. What colour ties does she have on?
White.
Oh, good. Okay, my little darling. Sit up so I can get this off you, yeah? This is the best girl in the world. Willow, you may or may not remember, was a baby that was painted for me by darling Suzanne of Baby Bunting's nursery. She was then put together and stuffed by moi. Good job she's not a real baby. Look at the way she's pulling her around. Somebody said that once. I'll never forget it. Now, we'll talk about that in a moment. Remarks like that stay with you. Oh gosh, this Bobby's so much better. So much room. Can you see okay?
Yep.
Let me know if not, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
I'm flapping about like a headless chicken. I can hear myself. Right. So, oh, look how cute. Even that is cute. With just her tights and her onesie and her boots on. So what I have to put on her is this, and it's this little knitted, it's very simple. It's a little knitted romper with a cute little ruffle at each shoulder. And on the front it's got 2 little knitted pockets. And hasn't it got a design of elephants?
There's a little elephant head on the pocket. So.
Ah, right. And it's got long sleeves. It's very simple. I went shopping last night. Yesterday, I mean, rather. And And I was looking to see what I could get my handsies on, and the answer was not much. But worry not. I have a place where I will be able to get good clothes. So I'm not worrying too much about. These are footers, aren't they? Yes, they are. Good. I will be able to get decent clothes for the babies I have left. But now, thereby hangs a tale. So, why, you may be asking, did you go away, apart from the odd video here and there, for 3 years? Why have you come back, and are you back for keeps? Alright, it's very easy to blame influences, outside influences, things that happen to you. And there were those. There was my ever boring health, which is still as boring as ever. There was also the fact that we were living in a place that was literally falling to pieces around our ears. We had environmental health inspectors out to try and get repairs done. Oh, this is too big for her. It's a bit roomy. And it wasn't having any effect. And then the landlady decided that she didn't like these awkward tenants who were asking for repairs all the time. She wanted us to move. So we had to move. But luckily, we only had to move across the complex because the actual house agents decided that they liked us. Like, she needs tiny Bishop, she needs tiny baby Willow. So this is the kind of thing you forget when you don't do this regularly. But it's still cute. It's still cute. Actually, it does look cute, even if it is a bit roomy. So, there we are, look. How cute does that look? And she's got her little Sarah Louise booties on. She's a bit baggy, isn't she, Auntie Ray?
Oh, just a little.
Just a touch.
But she's cute enough to carry it off.
Just a touch. Let's have these sleeves up a itty bitty bit. At least we have your shoulders looking like, you know, not like restless shoulders, yeah? So, anyway, we had to move. And moving was an incredible upheaval. And it was also incredibly wonderful because we were in a beautiful new flat, you know, beautifully newly decorated with new furniture and new everything, and you know, it was wonderful. It was like I'd had to be lifted in and out of the bath, which is so undignified, and I've now got a walk-in shower that I can get into whenever I want. That's not so bad, look, is it? That makes a lot of difference, doesn't it, those sleeves?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There. Okay, sweetheart. Come here to Mummy. I'm going to curl my feet up while I chat to you. There we are. So that was scary. So we had a lot of things to deal with. But I think what was more important was going on inside me. Basically, I'd broken it slightly. I cared too much about the fact that my views were sliding, my comments were sliding. I was trying as hard as ever. I was spending money on baby clothes, and this doesn't mean to be sounding like a whine. Everyone does it. You know, everyone who has a YouTube channel and who doesn't rely on Patreon and who doesn't ask for membership fees and who just does this for the pure love of it. You know, everybody does this. And because they love the hobby and because they love dressing babies and, you know, love their babies, they do it. Hello, what you got? What you got? What you doing? Look at those fingers. She's so beautiful. I started to care about it, and then I discovered video games, and that for 2 hours every day I could just play games and not have to worry about what people were saying every time I opened Facebook, and not have to worry that, you know, I put a video up and nobody liked it, and not have to spend the whole of my life in a permanent state of anxiety. And then I discovered mudding, which, for those of you who don't know, is a kind of online role-play game. And in that, you don't even have to be yourself. You escape into a completely different character and almost sort of create a second life. It's very hard to explain to anyone who doesn't know or has never experienced it. And if you let it, it can really take you over. So I dived, thankfully, away from... Now, people used to accuse me when I was doing this of being out of touch with reality. Now, when I was mudding, I really was out of touch with reality. I wanted to be out of touch with reality. So I dived down the rabbit hole, and then I got sick, and I woke up one morning at the end of last July, and I thought, I can't do this anymore. This has got to stop. I've got to get back to what I know is true. So, cut a very, very, very long story slightly shorter, here I am, and here I hope to stay, and I'm not going to look at numbers anymore, and I'm not going to look at who is or isn't saying what anymore, ever. One of the things I've had to do is completely reorganize my life because of the way my health is. I've also watched all my videos from first to last, or I'm in the process of doing it, to see what I can do better. And I will try not to wander on about not being well so much. You all know I'm not well. You don't need to hear it every day. So here we are. Basically, the other thing is, I don't know what's going to happen about about Lacey, about Daffy, about Mr. B's participation. I know that our heydays were 2018, when we had Lacey and Jack and Mr. B in the videos all the time, a lot of the time. People, you know, I don't know, something was really going right then. Mr. B is working flat out, and he just can't always do it. And we will just see what happens and see where we go. But I want to be doing this again. I love the babies. I now only have 9 babies. It will be 10 at some stage, but the 10th is going to be the last. I've kept 2 preemies. I've kept 2 fantasy babies, not scary ones, magical ones. Kept 2 fantasy babies. I've kept a little boy newborn and a little girl newborn and a little girl 0 to 3 months. And I haven't got a little boy 0 to 3 because there was nobody that I thought. I've tried to keep the ultra gorgeous ones, the ones that either were special gifts or that were really unusual or beautiful in some particular way, like Willow is. And I didn't have a little boy that fitted. So I will buy a vinyl little boy from, I don't know, someone like Ruth Annette, someone really special, if she still even does vinyls. But it's got to be someone stunning, and it's going to take finding, and I will not rush the process. Plus, I haven't got the money at the moment. So, I will see you sometime, hopefully early next week, and I really hope that now that I'm back, you'll stay with me and that you'll enjoy. Even though I've got fewer babies, I've got some interesting plans and I hope that you'll be interested in what we do on here in the Strawberry Moon. So until we meet again, take care of yourselves, enjoy your babies, have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. And what do I always say? Let's be good to each other. Bye-bye.